Hey guys, Sirei, welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy 2. Let's carry on where we left off. We made it back in time, debatably, to save the Last Defense Academy after ignoring orders to save our friends at second to Last Defense Academy. And, well, I've seen some comments, there's some buzz, there's some excitement about this upcoming route we found ourselves on. And that just makes me all the more nervous about what we're going to experience.
It's about damn time you guys got here!
Sorry. First, let's take out this latest commander and suffer through our inevitable chewing out from both Sirei and our team.
You never told us about this! What happened to all that Day 17 stuff?
Oh, you know, on the first route it was like that. The second route, not so much, but I don't remember that.
Sorry, we couldn't... Whatever! Quit standing around and help us out!
Yeah, okay. Punish me later,
Now's not the time for excuses, Takumi. Save it for after we get through this.
Don't worry, I got you guys.
Yeah. Let's do this.
You'll be happy to know we took out one of their bases, too.
So we shall go. Evildoers, Kiyoshika Magadori and the Holy Jumanji Sword shall exercise you!
Time for me to write a new chapter in my family's illustrious history! Brace yourselves, invader scum! This is going to hurt!
Well, we'll try not to make it hurt. We'll try to get this over as quick as possible. How about that?
The barrier's integrity level is getting awfully low.
I've seen lower.
If it goes down, it's all over. Everyone, be careful!
By the way, are the guys over there all commanders? Did 3 of them attack at once?
Not exactly.
No. That's one commander who can split into 3. On their own, the copies aren't all that strong. But if one goes down, the others will revive it. That's why we need to take them all out at the same time.
Pah, that shall be child's play. I'm well versed with the art of shadow clones.
You are?
Yeah, Nozomi's ex-boyfriend was able to do that. That ninja guy who loved his ramen.
Nozomi's ex-boyfriend? What?
Wait, they used to date? Unbelievable!
She's joking. Let's just try to focus on the battle.
Nice to see we're all in high spirits here after you guys came close to completely being annihilated.
Yeah. Let's try to stay focused.
Tell me about this ex-boyfriend later, please. I like to be kept abreast of what's going on in Nozomi's personal life. Okay. Oh, we can skip this battle. This time, for sure, I will edit it out, guys. Don't you worry.
Out of my way.
Okay, wave 1 complete. How are we looking for wave 2? They're just gonna merge together, right?
That was intense. But it looks like everyone's okay.
We're not okay. We've been surviving here for a fucking day.
What did you say?
Yeah, I was about to say. Probably don't say that right now, Shoma.
We ain't okay at all, asshole! You idiots took too long!
What happened?
What do you mean?
Who died?
Haven't you noticed we're missing somebody?
Yeah, I did.
Hey, he's right. Where's Darumi?
It was, kind of quiet out there.
Guys, where's Darumi? What happened?
She's gone, man. She's dead.
How? What about the Revive-O-Matic?
What? Dead? But we have the Revive-O-Matic. Why hasn't anyone brought her back?
Jeez, did you guys have enough of her killing game references?
It's probably easier if we just show you. I recorded the whole thing.
Oh, lovely. You got a tape of it.
I'm warning you, though. It's not for the faint of heart.
Well, I mean, we saw her die once before. Oh, she would have gotten absorbed by the cloaked commander. Oh no. We've actually lost somebody. Yeah. Probably should have realized that the cloaked commander was here. And, well, Vishnis.
That person in the hood again. They were at this battle too?
All too happy to pounce on free hemoanima.
What was that? Did they just absorb her hemoanima?
The Revive-O-Matic works by stimulating the hemoanima in a corpse to reanimate it. In other words, no hemoanima, no revival.
Right.
So, Narumi is really dead. She's gone forever?
Yes, Shoma, that's how it works.
Yeah! Where were you guys? If you'd been here, you could have saved her!
So much for 100% survival rate. It's all my fault. If I hadn't stayed to help at the other academy.
Takumi, be careful! The enemy's acting weird. I think they're gearing up for one last push.
Ain't nothing I haven't seen before, damn it. Whew, okay. Shit just got real. We've lost somebody. This early on day 8? Or sorry, day 9, I believe it is. Hello, yes, nice to see you again. What happened to the cloaked figure, though? Where did she go?
The paragon of virtue! You filthy little creatures are an affront to God and his teachings! Will you stop at nothing to defile this fair planet? Clearly I must eliminate you before this infection spreads!
There she is. Hungry for more? You can eat my blade, bitch. Okay.
Hear me!
Damn, it's gonna feel empty without Narumi out there. Shucks. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Maybe we should have traded Moko after all. No, just kidding. Just kidding. No one's expendable.
Look! That's the one who killed Darumi!
Is anyone gonna be as fanatical as Kako was when Ima died to Vishness?
Are they a commander too? 2 at once is going to be a major pain.
Especially this one. She's a real fly in the ointment.
Both of these fiends fair choke the air with their malice. The holy Jumanji sword thirsts for their blood.
You guys up to help us out? We got a score to settle here.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, Takamaru. I can tell he's super crushed about this.
Of course. We'll do whatever we can.
Help us out, he says. We've bailed you peasants out plenty already. You think we're going to back off now?
They're mourning, Karara, god damn it!
Pajero 316 says it's time for me to whip this commander's ass.
Pajero 316.
Takumi,
What?
I know you must feel terrible, but we need you to focus on the battle.
Yes, I will. I'm the leader.
I'm ready.
I take responsibility. Of course, it was never going to be a free ride to just save everybody, right? By going to Second to Last Defense Academy and pursuing Moko and Zomi. I can beat myself up about Darumi's death later. There are more important things than my regrets at stake here. Right now, there's just one thing I have to do. That's to fight the invaders and keep this school safe. Okay. Well, kind of glad I didn't skip the battle then. Because, yeah, Darumi was missing the entire time. I have a feeling I'm not even going to be able to touch you, so don't even try and scam me with that shit. Okay, let's focus.
What's going on with that person in the hood?
She's just waiting until we kill the commander, then she's gonna steal our glory.
They're not attacking you or the barrier. They're just standing there, watching us.
Menacingly.
Who are they? What are they after?
We'll find out once I deal with this mess. It's not looking good. Can we bring her down from 61 to 70? I think so. We're just gonna have to work our ass off.
Chop you to pieces. All right, let's get started.
One more ought to do it.
Out of my way.
Okay, now let's think strategically of how we're gonna accomplish this goal. Okay, first we strike here.
Take this.
Okay, we don't end our turn just yet. We will
My
get,
turn. Time to use
Takumi here to use his
It's all right.
desperation potion because obviously he feels responsible for
I'm putting it all on the line.
letting Narumi die, so he's going to punish himself. Okay,
Sorry.
some AP and voltage.
It's up to you now.
That means we can
Let me
use
handle
Gaku
it.
here to do this.
I'll hit you with all I got.
Nice work.
How's that?
You
Well
will
then,
use a
to business.
cranial
Out of
fracture
my
here. Won't end their turn
My
because
turn.
we're going to use Cruel Death's Lament.
Show me your inside.
I know you've been looking forward to seeing Pakrod's insides here. We even crammed in one bit of repair on
right.
the
I'm
generator.
back.
Welcome back, Takumi. But you know who's not coming back? Darumi Amamiya, damn it!
I think we won?
We're speaking too soon again. First it was Shoma, now Tsubasa. My crew that I took out on the expedition doesn't seem to have a lot of empathy out here.
Not yet. We still have to deal with the one that killed Darumi.
Are they really an invader? I thought you said absorbing cryptoglobin was against their religion.
Yeah, but one person in particular was looking at, you know, committing blasphemous acts.
That's what I thought too. None of them did it in my timeline.
Watch out!
The figure in the hood lunged forward and struck before I had a chance to react. Whoa, yep. That's the sword. Poor Pakrod. Stabbed in the back.
That's...
Yeah. The Psycho Queen herself.
She just killed one of her own! Who the hell does she think she is?
That's... the Supreme Commander. The invaders' leader.
You mean that's the final boss?
Yeah, but it'll be nice if we can get rid of the final boss early.
Ah, so you know of me. Then all that talk about time travel in the last battle was true.
What?
You heard that.
When our strength suddenly increased, I thought it might have something to do with the weapon you're keeping here. I came by to investigate, and I overheard some very interesting information.
If I had to guess, I'd say your time travel shenanigans are responsible, Sumino.
Jeez, and you're worried about me spilling the beans to the freaking enemy? Sirei just going out and gloating over comms.
It seems the enemy's hemoanima reacted to your presence as well.
So, the invaders are all stronger now, too?
At least you don't have to worry about it anymore, Darumi.
You heard all that?
Thanks to you, our side is more powerful than ever. And we can even understand your language now.
That's New Game Plus for you.
And all because you thought going back in time would help you win. How utterly comical.
I mean, correction. I've already won. I just came to do it again. But better. That's the debatable part.
What do we do now, Takumi?
If we can defeat the final boss, we'll win the war here and now, right?
I don't think we're ready for that.
We gotta get revenge for Darumi, too.
Oh, I have no intention of fighting you. Absorbing 2 warriors is quite enough for one day. I'll come back for the rest of you the next time I get hungry.
Oh.
Why?
Why what?
Doesn't your faith forbid absorbing someone else's power?
That never stopped you, did it? You're more than happy to slaughter and consume us to add to your own strength.
Yeah, but I don't even know who your god is, so, you know, I'm allowed.
I've decided to do the same. It's a necessary evil to become the world's strongest.
Damn, it's like a vegan going, you know what? I gotta eat meat. I gotta consume it just to be stronger.
I'm grateful to you, you know. You opened my eyes. I see now that our god's teachings and taboos are trivial matters.
Yes, to them, I'm the devil, and they gotta throw out all the stops to put me down.
From here on, I won't hesitate to cannibalize fallen fighters. I'll eat and eat until there's nothing left.
Even your own allies?
Especially my own allies.
You'll only take their power for yourself if I don't. far better for them to become a part of me. Part of something far superior.
She's not wrong. The Supreme Commander raised her hand and brought it to her mask.
Among my people, I am known as Veshness, the paragon of hope. One day, I will take your weapon and consume it too.
He's just a baby!
With its power, I will usher in the age of a new god. My superior self will ascend to godhood. I will become the uncontested ruler of this planet.
Veshness faded out of sight, but her mocking laughter lingered long after she'd gone. Wait, she can teleport? We all just stood there, trying in vain to process what we'd just seen and heard. We'd won the battle, but it was a hollow victory. We didn't even get to absorb Hemoanima. But, you know, I will take my S rank. Thank you. Takumi, just what the fuck is going on here? The moment we got back to the war room, Takamaru grabbed me by the front of my hoodie and shook me hard. Sirei told you to come back yesterday! Why'd you take so long? If you'd been here to help, then Darumi would... Don't blame Takumi. It's our fault. He was only late because he helped save our team from the invaders. I'm so sorry. Don't apologize, Nozomi. That was my choice. What happened is my responsibility. I chose to prioritize saving you and Moko and the others. And because of that, Darumi died. She's dead because of me. But you had no idea this would happen, or that Veshness was going around absorbing Hemoanima now. I know, but I came out saying that I did know everything was going to happen, and I'm wrong. And now, look at the catastrophic consequences. That's right. Don't be too hard on Takumi, Takemaru. Maybe if he'd come straight back, he could have saved this Darumi girl. But then one of our team would have died instead. Or maybe even all of us. I don't think there was a wrong or right choice here. Damn it! With one last grunt of disgust, Takamaru let me go. It's hard, man. It's hard. For sure. I mean, we've all hung out for only a week, but, you know, we've bonded through fire, right? We've fought in battles, 2 in particular. We took down a commander together. And, here I am, saving a bunch of nobodies in these guys' eyes, but to me, you know, they're just as much of my friends. And there's more of them. Darumi! Oh, there. Please don't cry, sister dearest. What else are we supposed to do at a time like this? One of our friends just died. Before long, bitter sobs echoed all throughout the war room. After some discussion, we decided to erect a grave marker in a corner of the schoolyard. Maybe it was too soon, but we'd have to accept Darumi's death eventually. This was where my judgment had gotten us. Choosing one option always means abandoning the other. I knew that better than anyone. But I didn't have to like it. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a wonderful route, guys. Yeah, I can't wait to play this every night now and just feel despair.
I'm sorry, Darumi.
Well, no 100% survival rate means we gotta redo 100 days again.
I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you. With the loss of our comrade weighing heavily on our hearts, my second attempt at our 9th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close. Day 10. Jesus Christ, we've got a long way to go. Have we got any new announcements here? Nope, not really.
What, body been discovered again?
Hello? Hello? No, this is an emergency broadcast.
All rooms are open.
Ignore the announcement about...
Yeah, that's all the same. The gym. I guess I'd better get going. Uh-oh, there was something new. Want you all to start getting to know the team.
Oh, and I want all of you to start getting to know the team from the other academies, so report to the gym at your earliest convenience. That is all!
Okay, there we go. Going to the gym. Better than the cafeteria, I suppose. Hideko, have you got any wise words for me to help console me? Is anyone even here? No, of course not. Eito, got any smart words for me? Surprised they didn't let you out in case of emergency, you know, break the glass. Shut the fuck up. Cole will be ugly again. The morgue is still closed. Oh, I should have seen, I think it was Sirei outside, or was it Nigu? One of the two. When I got to the gym, everyone was already there. They all were looking grim and solemn. Considering what happened yesterday, I didn't blame them. We tried to make conversation and properly introduced ourselves to the team from the other academy. Of course, I already knew everyone from the first time around, so none of it was new information to me. That settles the introductions. Let's move on to the real matter at hand. What do you mean? I mean the future, and how it's going to turn out from here on. Oh? I don't know about this, man. Those guys from the other academy look like a real bunch of weirdos. Well, I mean, wasn't Darumi a weirdo too? I'm letting Shizuharu take the lead today. Go talk to her. Poor Darumi. I still can't believe she's really dead. I know. If we go to chapter select now, yep, she's dead right there. It says death, and it's plastered over her face. Whew. We don't have like, oh, there we go. I was gonna say we don't have any chapter labels, but we do. Chapter 00A, still. Hideko's got something to say. Better not keep her waiting. Like you did to us for a whole day. Those undying flames send a chill down my spine. Could they be some art brought about by demonic blood magic? Art? Not quite. You'd better speak to Hiriko. The only thing that'll come out of my mouth is halitosis. Right. There were enough rooms for all of us, so I guess we were always meant to join you here sooner or later. Kinda mortifying to think we were fighting to protect a meaningless decoy. But hey, that's life. Yeah, you know, just roll with the punches, I guess. Moko and I went to check out the traitor you've got locked up in the courtyard. I can see why he fooled us all before. He looks so... normal. Nauseatingly so. Why are you even keeping him alive? You do realize he'll turn on you again the first chance he gets. Yep. I was wandering around the courtyard, found a handsome young man in a cage. I was so surprised I did a backflip right on the spot. I figured I shouldn't talk to him, though. That's Eito Atsuki, the traitor, right? Good thing you warned us about him. I was this close to letting him out. Really? You can't just wander into a new place and start opening doors. Especially when, you know, there's bars on them. I've taken a little look around, and it seems like the layout of the school is just like ours. The only real difference is the undying flames outside the defense room door. That pretty much settles any question over which campus is the real one. Yeah. Nigu, hiding in the back there? You can all understand the invader's language. It seems that's another effect of you coming here from the future, Mr. Sumino. It's just one miracle after another around here. What about you and Sirei? Could you tell what the commanders were saying? Well, as it happens, yes. We have from the very start, thanks to our highly sophisticated translation software. Huh? Really? I had no idea. According to the original mission brief, we were supposed to be the only ones with the ability to communicate with the enemy, because we didn't want them filling your heads with propaganda. Is it a problem for you that we can talk to them now? No, of course not. You know, in my future, you said you'd been entrusted with the secrets of the Special Defense Unit. What exactly does that mean? You can tell me now, right? Secrets of the Special Defense Unit? Oh, sorry, old boy, doesn't ring a bell.
But then again, something might be hidden away in a part of my memory I don't have access to. The only way to check would be to dismantle me, and for obvious reasons, I'd prefer you not to do that. I can be of much better service to you in this mission if I'm kept in one piece.
Does he really not know? Or is he still hiding something from me? Nigu and Sirei are like two peas in a pod. I'm not ready to fully trust either of them yet. Oh yeah, I've spoken to you already, Nozomi. Sorry, we were out of order.
Oh!
With these new members, the Special Defense Unit is finally complete. Quite the motley crew, aren't we?
Well, we're not really complete, are we, if one person's dead?
Aha!
Let's all work together to keep my dear sister safe. I'm a little nervous. I'm always shy around new people.
It's okay. I'll handle the introductions. I mean, we already handled the introductions.
Takumi, I'd like to confirm something. You said our future has started to take a different course from the one you're familiar with. I'm assuming that includes Veshness's appearance yesterday?
Yeah. The first time around, she didn't get involved until much later.
She must have changed the timing of the attacks after she heard about your foreknowledge, Mr. Sumino.
Exactly. I mean, she doesn't know the schedule, but she can just think,
What would Veshness do?
and then do the opposite. Guess we're back to never knowing when the next one will be then. Dude, that was the only thing giving us an edge. What about you, Mr. MVP? I thought you were, like, at the forefront of the battle. Why'd you have to go changing the future, Takumi?
Sorry. Don't be so hard on yourself, hon. I wouldn't be here if you hadn't changed things.
Yeah, I've swapped a life for a life.
Plus, you'll be preventing Nozomi and Ima's deaths later down the line. And you saved me from needing to self-destruct. You came back to change the future. And that's exactly what you've done.
Yeah, to change it for the better, okay? Not just replace it with something equally depressing.
Not every change is going to work out the way you want. Like your friend Darumi dying and all. You know, it happens. Mistakes happen. You know, people die. But that's just how it goes sometimes. Because in the end, nobody knows what's going to happen in the future. I don't want to be a downer, since, you know, you guys already are doing a very good job at that, but it still sucks that the enemy is stronger too. The Veshness gal seemed like a real piece of work.
Now that we know she's out to absorb your hemo-anima, we'll have to be more careful than ever.
Her aura was so threatening. She must surely be hiding some kind of specialist Nen ability.
I don't think she's hiding anything.
I only hope she'll consider an insignificant dung beetle like me beneath her notice. We can't allow fear to hold us back. Our core mission hasn't changed. Isn't that right, team leader?
Yeah. You're exactly right, Hiroko. Having one of our friends taken from us is a terrible tragedy. But we still have a job to do. We have to protect this school and give the people we love a better future.
The best way for us to honor Darumi's memory is to make sure this mission is a success.
If she were here now, she'd probably tell us to hold a killing game instead. Well, is that what we're gonna do, as tribute?
My heart feels like it's about to break. But sitting around and crying won't change anything.
Whatever the future throws at us, we can find a way to overcome it. I believe in all of you. So let's win this war together.
Yeah, you know what they say. Bad times don't last, but bad bitches do.
Yeah, that's what they say. We got tons of strong fighters now. Ain't no way we'll lose. I won't let anybody else die.
And we'll do everything we can to support you. All we have to do is work as a team, and we'll make it through somehow.
You're all so motivated. Like I said before, having a strong leader makes a world of difference. Unfortunately, I need to keep this strong leader on a tight leash. That was another issue I meant to bring up, but I'd really hate to spoil the mood. I guess I can wait until tomorrow. That's a death flag, Sirei.
Great, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
Don't let it bother you. Just do your own thing and live for today.
Sirei's cryptic remarks weren't enough to bring us down. We left the gym in high spirits. From there, we made our way to the cafeteria for breakfast, and eventually went back to our rooms. Losing Darumi is something I'll always carry with me. But I can't stay depressed forever, even though, you know, it's just been one day. I have to keep it together so we don't lose anyone else. Even if I can't predict what will happen from here on, my experience can still be useful in other ways. I'm the leader now.
I have to set an example. I've got to maintain my relationships with the others, too. That includes the guys from the other academy. I can't let tensions between the two teams escalate like they did last time. Avoid the mistakes of the past and guide everyone toward a better future. That's my role here. We don't want things to escalate? Damn, we're gonna have to sacrifice Kodaka. Free time! Oh my god, we've got it back. And we've got some materials too, which means we can upgrade things. So, let's get to work. Right, well, we did lose one of our linguistics people, Darumi, of course, so we're gonna need to rely on Shoma now. No matter what difficulties stand in your way, you mustn't stop moving forward. After all, it is you soldiers fighting on the front lines, carrying humanity's hopes and dreams. Thank you, Sirei. Alright, let me check again what Shoma likes. I need to work on this bonding thing, but I don't know if it's, coming up today. Clean ornaments. We're still stuck on that. Do I give the noose to Shoma? I don't know. I don't think that's something he may want. Alright, let's just stick to the ornaments again. A trash can. A small enough person could fit inside. Shoma, I got you a new home. Is there anyone else who's linguistics? There isn't, right? It's just Shoma. Okay. Here you go, buddy.
You're giving something so awesome to useless bug poop like me? Thank you so much!
You're welcome. Literacy up by 10, creativity up by 2, affinity up by 5. Well, wasn't enough to rank up. Let me double check my grades again. So creativity's maxed out, it's literacy we need to work on. Okay, well, Yugamu likes professional tools, 2 of them in fact. Would it be scalpel and medical tools? Medical tools is the only thing I can develop right now, everything else. I don't have enough minerals, so I'm definitely gonna need to take a trip out. I'll craft this for Yugamu and see if he likes it. Because I'd like to get my science grade up too. So I can develop more stuff in the biolab. It's all about grades at this point. I've got an abundance of BP.
This excites me so much, I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
Control those impulses, please. Investigation up by 20. My goodness. Alright. Day's over. No huge time skip this time around. We're living through the teens. Another day's over. Now that I think about it, there's another ally I need to maintain a good working relationship with. The Ghost Boy, who makes the Undying Flames. I wonder how he's doing. I haven't seen him in a while. It's only been a few days. I know he said Sirei doesn't like him wandering around too much, but I'll need to speak to him about our plans going forward. He has a right to know. Still thinking about my friends and the best way to protect them, I gradually drifted off. So ended my 2nd, 10th day at Lost Defense Academy. Alright. Day 15 is the next battle, I think. I'm like 90% sure. Which means I'm probably wrong. It's just that we were comatose during that time. The morning announcement woke me up like usual, and I got out of bed. Okay, guess I should go to the cafeteria. Let's make a move. Oh, Nigu. God, I almost tripped over you. I've thought long and hard about these secrets of the Special Defense Unit you mentioned, but I still don't have a clue what they might have been. If I do have them, they're probably hidden in a restricted part of my memory. Well, the fact that you brought it up again means that you might actually not have access to it. I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do. Believe me, I'd gladly tell you if I could. I'm sure you would. You wouldn't be ordered otherwise by Sirei, considering he doesn't really trust me either. Oh, Kyoshka, I missed you. Oh, and there was someone else out there too. These undying flames fair set my teeth on edge, but it's reassuring to know they protect us from the invaders. By the way, Sir Takumi, is that young man in the cage really as dangerous as you claim? Yes. He seemed so meek and mild when I looked in on him. Perhaps he was just trying to deceive me? Yeah, I think so. Oh, Sirei is up here. This side. Your Himo Anima even allows you to talk to the invaders. Color me surprised. But don't worry about me and Nigu feeling left out. We already have translation software that allows us to understand them. Didn't I tell you that before? Well, it's no secret. It just never came up until now, that's all. You're better off ignoring anything the commanders say, though. They'll say anything to get you to drop your guard, and then BAM! It's all over. Yeah, I'm sure. Just like you'll tell me anything, right? Hey, I'm not even gonna bother visiting you again. Not until you come up with another line. Once everyone was in the cafeteria, Sirei cleared his throat to make an announcement.
Hey!
May I have your attention, please? I didn't want to mention this yesterday and bring down the mood, but today is a new day. There's something I need to get clear. What could he be talking about? Let's find out after we speak to everyone.
Work hard, study well, and eat and sleep plenty. That's how I was taught to live my life.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Oh?
Sirei has something to discuss. We should listen. Wonder if he's aware of the parallel world machine.
I wonder what Sirei wants to talk about.
Takamaru? Something wants to get clear. What's that all about?
The Honorable Sirei has something he wants to discuss. You shouldn't keep him waiting.
I'll keep him waiting. Even though, you know, it cost lives last time.
What's this all about? This school's metal shop room is pretty sweet. You should be honored. You'll get to see the Osuzuki weapons manufacturing skills in person. Will this take long? I just thought of a new recipe I want to try out.
Kako, come on. Whatever the issue is, I hope we can clear it up quick and get back to breakfast. I'm famished. At least you can eat. Not like in Sirei's form. That guy in the cage outside has a congenital hatred of humanity, right? I'd love to dissect him and figure out what makes him tick. Please don't. He's been deleted off the Revival-matic database. Sheesh, does he have to spring this stuff on us first thing? Shoma? I don't know what Sirei wants to talk about, but it's bound to be more interesting than anything I can come up with.
My only issue with this place is the baths. They're way too small for a heavyweight like me to stretch out in.
I'm sorry? If only we had a swimming pool as well. You know, a gigantic one that's in the leisure room. So, what's this issue you want to get cleared up, Sirei? Well now, it's like this. Sirei plodded through the crowd and finally came to a stop in front of Nozomi. She's not supposed to be here.
Nozomi Kitafuji. Just who the heck are you?
Way to come on strong like that.
What?
Yeah. Who are you, and what are you doing here? There's no record of anyone like you in the Special Defense Unit personnel files.
There's not?
What do you mean, there's not? Didn't you check? Why did you think she wasn't registered in the Revival-matic, you sorry excuse for a second-in-command?
Well, you see, Miss Kitty Fuji's hemo-anima is so weak I assumed she was a special case. And I didn't want it to seem like I was discriminating against her, so I lent her the artificial class armor we'd been working on. She was all too happy to go along with it, so I quite forgot about pursuing the matter any further. Now just hold on a minute. Nozomi's not in your files? What does that mean?
It means she's not one of us. She's an outsider who somehow snuck in among our ranks.
Huh? An outsider?
Ooh. We don't have her DNA on record, and she doesn't have a bomb in her either. She's an outlier, and irregular. Okay, she's not a defect like someone else, okay?
She's not one of the members chosen for this unit? Then what is she doing here? She's here now. No use worrying about it.
We can't just shrug it off like that. She may be planning to turn on us, just like Mr. Atsuki.
No, that's not true. I'd never betray you.
Then tell us the truth. Who are you? How did you infiltrate our unit? And for what purpose?
Miss Kirifuchi?
Nigu probably turned a blind eye to all this since Nozomi was a useful fighter. And she is. She's the medic. I was hoping Sirei would do the same, but I guess it won't be that simple. Either way, she's going to be in big trouble if I don't do something.
What is the meaning of this, Lady Nozomi? We simply want to know your true intentions. The longer you stay silent, the worse it will go for you.
Ooh. Did a dissident faction send you here to sabotage the mission?
No, of course not. I'd never do anything like that.
That's right, Nozomi's not our enemy. In my future, she fought to protect the school just like the rest of us. She even gave her life to keep us safe. Why would she do all that if she wasn't on our side? Speaking of the future, don't you know where she comes from? It must have come up in your timeline, right? Well, she snuck in a pod and came here along with the rest of us.
Is it true, Nozomi? Have you been keeping secrets from us? From me? Don't just stand there, answer me!
Everyone calm down. You can hit me if you need someone to take your frustrations on.
Butt out, Melonhead! Answer my question, Nozomi!
Okay, Tomato Head. Everyone's starting to get suspicious of Nozomi. At this rate, they'll turn against her, just like before. I can't let that happen. I can't let her get isolated again. But no one's really gotten to know her yet. Even the team from the Second Academy has only spent a little over 10 days with her. I don't think they'll trust her unless they hear the truth. If she's afraid to tell them herself, maybe I should do it for her. They've already accepted that I'm from the future. I doubt anything I say now will sound too unbelievable. I did promise her I wouldn't tell anyone, but I can't leave things like this, can I? I have to decide. What should I do here? Oh, God. I don't know. Do I speak on her behalf? It's her secret to tell, really. Reveal Nozomi's secret? I promised her, but I promised her in another timeline. And, you know, I've already divulged everything about Crypto Globin and whatnot. But they may not take too kindly to her mother doing experiments and stuff. We should all be on the same page. I came back to protect her, didn't I? Even if she hates me. But am I, you know... am I doing too much here? Oh, I'm putting so much thought into this. Even though, you know, I'm going to explore all routes eventually. It's just, you know... WWWD. What would Whack do, you know? Yeah, give me 1 second. I will reveal it. I'm from the future. They're gonna be like, what? You're not gonna say anything? You don't know where she's from? You're useless. You can't even tell when the battles are coming. At this rate, it'll play out just like before. I have to do something. I don't have to get into the stuff about Karuha. I'll just tell them enough to know that we can trust Nozomi.
Everyone, listen up. I can explain why Nozomi's here.
I locked eyes with her for a moment. I hoped she'd see I wasn't doing this to be malicious. Choosing my words carefully, I told them the story Nozomi had once told me. When I got to the part about her mother, I referred to her simply as a researcher, though. There was really no need to get into that. Yeah, there we go. We don't need to be completely, utterly honest. We can cover up some of the details to protect her a little bit. Aside from that, I didn't leave anything out. I told them she had a connection with Kamakura General Hospital and had volunteered for a Crypto Globin transfusion. The procedure was a success, but her power was underdeveloped. As a result, she wasn't chosen for the Special Defense Unit. She happened to find the rest of us while we were still unconscious in some strange machines, ready to be sent away. She snuck on board a spare machine so she could come with us. Because of her background, she did know a little about what was going on here and what was at stake. But she'd kept quiet about it, so we wouldn't be suspicious or mistrustful of her. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw an expression of shock cross Nozomi's face. I guess she wasn't expecting me to know so much about her past. But, you know, the fact that I know means you told me, which means you trusted me. There. That's everything. Nozomi isn't our enemy. She was just afraid of how you might react if he knew all this. You know? And who wouldn't? Oh, golly. I think someone from Kamakura could sneak in like this. Talk about a security blind spot. We literally have Eito Atsuki in the courtyard in a cage, alright? That's a security blind spot.
That explains everything. And we gained another fighter, so really, there's no harm done.
No harm done my ass! You should have looked into this sooner!
I'm sorry, sir. I never expected anyone but legitimate personnel to even know about this operation.
Nozomi may have snuck in, but she's not a traitor or a spy. She's here to put her life on the line for humanity's future, just like the rest of us. The only difference is that she came here entirely by her own choice. So, this was always what you wanted, even back when you volunteered to be a test subject. Yes. You've got guts, Nozomi. I hereby declare you an honorary member of the Special Defense Unit. Just like that? What if Takumi's bullshitting? We don't know. For the love of murder. You could have told us all this from the start, you know. Sorry. I just didn't want you guys to end up hating me. I was too scared to tell you. I've been wondering. How come none of us remember anything from that Kamakura place? Perhaps you can shed some light on that, Sirei.
No.
Sorry, no can do. All I know is that it's where our cryptoglobin research took place. I had nothing to do with that stage of the mission, and the rest is highly classified, even to me.
Hey!
I think that clears up everything about Nozomi's past. There's no more reason to... Nozomi? Is something wrong?
It's nothing, really. It's just... I've never told anybody about this before.
I understand. It must be distressing to have someone else air your secrets in front of everyone. Huh? It's pretty suspicious, too. For all we know, in his timeline, Mr. Sumino could have found it out by less than honorable means. That's not true. Nozomi told me this herself, in my bedroom. Okay, as a sign of trust. Eita was even there. Wait, what? Trust? She sounded doubtful, and she was obviously avoiding my gaze now.
I'm sorry. You haven't really done anything wrong, but I'm going to need some time alone.
With those last few awkward remarks, Nozomi briskly walked away and out of the cafeteria. Nozomi. Time traveler or not, it wasn't very sensitive of you to expose a friend's private information like that. Yeah, well, this is no time for sensitivity, okay? What?
Don't get me wrong. I know you only did it to take the pressure off her. But a girl's gotta have her secrets, you know. Hearing you say all this stuff she's never told anyone has probably made her feel, well...
Totally cringe. I believe that's the expression. But I did it for her. If I hadn't spoken up, you'd have kept on assuming the worst about her.
Takumi does have a point. At least we know we can trust Nozomi now.
You know, it's already romantic enough that we came back in time to save the person we care about the most. Now we're breaking her heart to save her again.
Doesn't change the fact that she was hiding things from me.
What? I can't say I like having such a wild card on our hands. Then again, we do have Eito Atsuki in the courtyard. She can't be revived if she's defeated. We can't use the bombs to keep her in line. I'll need to give some very careful consideration to how to deal with her. I mean, do we need the bombs if she can't be revived? You just kill her if you need to, right? Deal with her? She's our friend. No one's more dedicated to this team than she is. Right, but she was our friend and did all that crazy stuff in your timeline. We've really only got your word for it. It's the truth. She saved us all.
Sir, if I may, Miss Kitty Fuji would make a most worthy addition to the unit. Even in this short time, she's learned to wield her artificial class armor highly efficiently and...
Oh, you don't get a say in this, Nigu. Come on, it's time for your disciplinary hearing.
Oh dear, I'm sorry, so sorry.
Transferring his frustration to a new target, Sirei stormed out, dragging the unhappy Nigu behind him. See, that was risky. I'm going to tell you guys tomorrow that one of you doesn't belong here. God, imagine if she was bad.
Say, do you know my secrets too? You already brought up my nausea problem, so...
Glad I'm not the only one who's worried about that. I mean, who knows what he'll come out with next? Wait a minute, I didn't really... How much do you know about me? Too much. Too much.
Doesn't take a time traveler to know how you use that sword of yours to get off every single night.
Lady Kurara, don't give everyone the wrong idea. It's not every night. You realize that's basically admitting you do something like that, right? It's okay. I'm happy with my decision. No regrets. Breakfast that morning was pretty awkward. We didn't talk much after that, and headed back to our rooms a little sooner than usual. Good one, Takumi. I thought I was doing the right thing, but I somehow managed to make Nozomi uncomfortable again. What was I supposed to do? Everyone was about to turn against her. I wasn't expecting them to call me out on it, though. Well, I made my choice. Now I have to live with the consequences. Anyway, what should I do for the rest of today? The invaders really could attack at any time now. I need to stay on my guard. So you know what? Let's go out exploring. I need some materials. Well, today's gonna be a plots and textiles adventure. Let's head on out.
Move out!
Well, I got a lot of plants and machinery. No minerals, though. I kind of needed that. But look at the items I collected, too. Like 5 of them out in the forest. We've got plenty of green materials now. So that'll come in handy. Thank you. Whew. And that's another day gone. Time sure flies when we're not fighting. I heaved a deep sigh and slumped down onto my bed. My mind went back to this morning, and the way Nozomi had looked at me. It's not that I want her to remember being Kotaro right away. It's better that she stays Nozomi until we finished our mission here. I'll need to do something to win back her trust. It'll just be a repeat of last time otherwise. But what can I do? I puzzled over it for a while longer, but nothing really came to me. Before I knew it, I drifted off. And entered day 12. How are we looking today? No one coming to visit me? It's morning. Guess I'd better get up. I can't keep feeling sorry for myself. I'll head over to the cafeteria and see how it goes. Yeah, this'll go well, I'm sure. Anyone around? Nope. Absolutely not. We're all here in the cafeteria, no one else is anywhere else. The moment I opened the door to the cafeteria, I heard an uproar of voices raised in anger. Oh, wonderful. Oh, Nozomi's here too. Fess up! You're still hiding something, aren't you? What haven't you told me? No, Your silence condemns you! That's as good as a confession! I told you, man, we gotta airlock Kurara. You knew about the surgery they gave us, right? How could you let them transfuse this freaky power into us? Please, I had nothing to do with that. The first time I saw you, you were already in your pods, ready to leave. See, Yagamu, I guess she couldn't tell you right off the bat after all. Is that the whole truth? It all sounds pretty suspicious to me. I didn't want to hear anymore. What are you guys doing? We went over this already. Nozomi's our friend. It's not as simple as that. It seems the fact she was keeping secrets in the first place is the issue here. Huh? I hate secrets and lies more than anything. More than I even hate Kyoshka. Wait, you hate me? You betrayed me, Nozomi. I'm very disappointed in you. Because what? So she wasn't straight up right off the bat. God, it's been 12 days. Come on, Kurara. She's apologized and she said she told us everything. What more do you want from her? Don't make me put you in a sharpshooter to get you to play nice. That punishment's worse than the crime. Nozomi's a good person. We shouldn't be doubting her now. But those hospital researchers are the ones who did this to us. She's got to know more than she's letting on. I told you I didn't have anything to do with that. I've told you everything I know. You expect us to believe that? If you really trusted us, you wouldn't have kept it secret for so long. God, 10 days. I can see being angry when it was day 85, but come on. And if you don't trust us, how can we trust you?
That's enough!
I couldn't hold myself back any longer.
Hey!
Fighting among ourselves will only help the enemy. If we fall apart now, we'll have no chance of winning. And I don't mean that in a theoretical way. I've seen it happen with my own 2 eyes. We lost because we were divided over Nozomi, for goodness sake. If we go down that road again, it will not end well. We have to work as a team. Fine. Have it your way. I won't say another word on the subject. I will crush your mask. I'll be a team player and do whatever it takes to win this war. But outside of battle, I refuse to spend any time with her. From this moment on, she's dead to me. Well, I think she wouldn't complain about that too much. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I've lost my appetite.
Huh?
Lady Kurara, wait. Can't we talk about this? I'm sorry for ruining your morning. If anyone wants me, I'll be in my room. Nozomi, not you too. With tension still high, the girls from the second academy left the cafeteria one after another. Why did it have to turn out like this? Can't you guys get your shit together for once? It wasn't my fault. All I did was ask a question. Yeah, a hostile one. Don't be modest, Mr. Mariko. That argument wouldn't have escalated nearly as quickly if you hadn't been so aggressively suspicious.
You were just as bad, brother dearest.
I hate seeing friends fight among themselves. If people are feeling frustrated, they should just use me as a punching bag.
All the times for Sirei and Nigu not to be here. Shouldn't it be their job to smooth over stuff like this?
Where are they? With nothing else to do, the rest of us suffered through a quiet, awkward breakfast before heading back to our rooms. God, this is not good. Not good at all. I thought for sure the team would hold together this time. I'm just trying to do what's best for everyone. Why can't they see that? Yeah, well, I mentioned it before. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. What is it now? Who is it? With a reluctant sigh, I opened the door to greet my visitor. I'm gonna get so stressed in this playthrough, I'm gonna end up talking to Eito, right? Hiroko, what are you doing here?
Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't come to cheer you up. I'm here on Sirei's orders.
What kind of orders?
Before we get into that, I have a question for you. My time is precious, so allow me to skip the preamble. Why are you so concerned about Nozomi's well-being?
Because she's part of the team. Huh?
That's what I thought. Don't worry, I won't press you. I've no way of knowing what happened in the 100 days you've already lived, and I'm not especially interested in your feelings for any of us either.
Oh, okay. Sounds like she's come to her own conclusions. Well, I can't exactly deny that Nozomi is special to me.
Just remember, that's no longer a past you share with the rest of us. We're experiencing all this for the first time. Our feelings for our teammates are nowhere near as strong as yours. You need to make allowances for that. It might even be better for you to consider us completely different people from the comrades you fought alongside.
I get what you're saying, and yeah, you're probably right. I mean, technically you are different because you didn't survive this long last time.
Try to bear it in mind. Now, back to business. Sirei wants to see you in the war room, right away.
Hiroko turned and left. She was already 10 or so feet away by the time I managed to call out to her. Wait, Hiroko, wait a second!
What is it?
Don't take this the wrong way, but what's with you giving me friendly advice all of a sudden?
I just thought I'd mention it while I was giving you Sirei's message. Also, I've been observing you these past few days.
Oh, what? Really? Which part?
It's clear you have a strong will and won't hesitate to make sacrifices for the greater good.
Are you sure? Because I went for second to last defense academy rather than last defense academy.
Those are qualities I admire.
Because you're the same?
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Sure. Hideko's voice didn't betray any sense of humor. She didn't even look back as she walked away. Well, I'm observing her leaving. Maybe she's right. Maybe I should think of everyone in this timeline as different people. Yes. Or think of it as a reset. That goes double for Hiroko. I never knew she was so considerate. Then again, the version of her I knew before was dealing with an awful lot. All on her own. Even with that harsh attitude of hers, she probably did care about us in her own way. That's all in the past now, though. Anyway, I better go to the war room. I wonder what Sirei wants this time. Yeah. What does he want?